Hello, welcome back to Here We Tow. Today I'm at Caravan Salon Düsseldorf and I'm on the Malibu stand. In this video I'm going to be showing you what's new for 2026 from Malibu. This video is filmed in partnership with TMD Motorhomes, who are just below Birmingham in the UK, and they are our recommended UK Malibu dealership. Right, let's make a start and find out what we need to know. So Malibu, it is a German manufacturer, part of the Carthago group, and these are a relatively premium brand. I'm going to go through the different models that are here and explain the differences and what is new for the 2026 season. Now Malibu, the ranges are available on the integrated motorhome, as we can see here, where the body is all one, and these are the I motorhomes. And then you have the semi-integrated motorhomes, as we can see, the cab and then the body, and these are known as the T. So when you're looking at Malibu, I and T, these are the two types you're going to need to know about. Let's start with the integrated motorhomes. So the I range. There are 9 layouts available on Fiat and 10 available on Mercedes. And weight-wise, the benefit is all these layouts are available in either the lightweight chassis at 3.5 tonnes or the comfort chassis at 4.2 tonnes. Or you can even upplate that chassis to 4.5 tonnes, depending on how heavy you want. So new for 2026, Malibu on the integrated models has this new light shape and grille. We can see that here on this one, and what they also have new on the integrated models for 2026 are the change in the graphics or decals, depending on what you want to call them. We can see here the increased amount of silver with the M, moving away from just that bronze colour. So these are the new graphics. What you're also going to get across the Malibu range for 2026 is the new rear. These are the new dynamic design rear lights. So this is the rear of Malibu for 2026. You can see on this model you've got your rear view camera, the Malibu badge, the light cluster, and this one's stipulating that it is the 3.5 tonne lightweight chassis. We'll just have a look around them. We're going to go into the ones that are here so we can see different layouts. What I like about Malibu is the huge garage space that you're going to get. They always have an excellent garage, and if you go for the comfort chassis at 4.2 tonnes, you're going to get a hugely increased payload. You will also find with the double floor various amounts of storage within Malibu, storage externally and internally within the floor. Let's go in and have a look at this model. So coming in, this is the 430. This is actually one of their smallest motorhomes in size. You can see this one based on Fiat. I say it's also based on Mercedes. The seating area, we have the L-shaped here. You will have the drop-down bed. And then coming back, you'll find your kitchen here, depending on the model, depend where things are situated. But nice finish, the white and the wood. On Malibu, there is the choice to choose different interior finishes and soft furnishings as well. Tower fridge and freezer by Dometic, and this one has the longitudinal beds, as we can see. Malibu do a good range of longitudinal and also island beds. The storage is very clever on Malibu. You can see we've got a lift up here. That's actually wardrobe space. You'll get that on both the beds, and storage around, and beautiful lighting as well. What I like on Malibu too is the finish here, as you can see, and then opening up we've got a large washroom. I'll let you dive into there. Depending on the model you choose will depend on whether your washroom is an all-in-one or separate, and because this is one of the shorter motorhomes, then you are going to get the all-in-one, and Jules will just show you around in there. So this motorhome we're in here at the show, prices start at around £98,000, but when spec'd up like this, you're looking at around £119,000. Right, so that is an integrated model on the 3.5 tonne lightweight chassis. For 2026, semi-integrated. Now there's no change on the decals on this, and there's no change on the front either. On Malibu, on semi-integrated, you can have the white or the metallic black cab. That's an optional extra. So our graphics are the same, but round the back on semi-integrated, you are going to get the new dynamic design rear again, so we can see that here. This is a 430 as well, but this is it in the semi-integrated, so you can have a look and decide which you prefer. You will still get the huge garage as well. And then as we go inside, you'll have to excuse all the loud music. It is Caravan Salon and it's all starting to get warmed up. So you can see again the lounge area here. And then this one is exactly the same layout as the integrated, in that we have this longitudinal bed rear. The front, you'll notice the differences though, because at the front on this, we don't have the drop down bed because it's not integrated, it's semi. This one has got the cupboard space instead. On Malibu, you can opt for a drop down bed on semi-integrated, and that's going to be situated above the dining area here. So that would come down from here. That's obviously not fitted on this one. We've got these beautiful sunroofs instead. Right, let's move on. So next, we have here the I470. Now this is actually a new model for 2026. It's the RB LEK, and that K is about the kitchen space that you're going to get. So this one, an integrated motorhome, and as you can see, these new graphics as we go down. Now the 470 is one of the larger motorhomes in the range. There's the 470 and the 480. The 470 is the longitudinal bed, the 480 is the island bed. Hopefully there's one of those here and we will have a look. But we can see the dynamic design rear again for 2026. This one again has an incredibly large garage. Malibu and Cartago will give you, I think, the biggest garages on motorhomes in the industry for the everyday motorhome buyer, not going into the likes of super luxury. Let's have a look inside. So going in, now in this one, as I say, this is the new RB LEK. What you will get on this one, because it's a longer motorhome, we've got a lot of space here, and because it's integrated, the drop down bed and the wood finishing here. This is beautiful wood finishing. There's also wood panelling on the walls throughout the motorhome. Now the K symbolises this kitchen feature. What you will get is the kitchen sink cover will come out and it will make an additional storage flap. You get more kitchen space here and this curved kitchen. You probably won't get the world's smallest egg pan or frying pan included, but it's just here for display purposes. So the kitchen, this is the addition on the K, and I do that because that's how it is on the website. This one has longitudinal beds. As I said, the 470 is longitudinal. These beds are 2 meters long from memory. So yes, it's actually here as well. 200 centimeters by 85 centimeters wide. So good sized beds here at the back. Storage under the beds. This one has a separate shower because the 470 is longer. On Mercedes, I believe this one goes up to 7 meters and 34 centimeters. And you'll get a washroom separate here on the offside. So you can see the Thetford swivel toilet and your sink. Malibu do a really nice finish on their motorhomes, but prices, we'll go out and I can talk about that when Jules takes you out safely. Prices are interesting on Malibu. On the website, you'll have a starting at price, could be 90 to 100,000 pounds. Once you've spec'd your motorhome, you're going to be adding 20 to 30,000 pounds realistically. That's what I always say with Malibu. So that was the 470 on integrated. This is the 470 on semi-integrated. Again, these are available on the lightweight chassis, 3.5 tons. So if you only have your car license, your B category, you can drive this motorhome. This particular one is on the comfort chassis though. That's the 4.2 ton chassis. Let's just take a look in the semi-integrated and then we'll go and have a look at an island bed. So coming in, Malibu, you always have a choice of fabrics as well. This one we can see the finish on here, the quilted finish too. The K, again, I do K for the kitchen area that we can see. And we've still got that nice tower fridge and freezer by Dometic, the wood finishing. And then back here, the longitudinal beds with that feature where you can access your storage. You can also access it through the door, but it's quite easy to lift it up. Bit harder maybe when your bed's made. The storage, the finish, they are beautifully finished and the lighting is very nice and soft as well. There's additional storage back here as well, so plenty for the traveller going on their nice holidays. All right, I'll let Jules take you out carefully, and we're going to go look at an island bed, and then we're looking at a special edition, which I'm quite excited to show you because that's on my list of probably motorhomes I personally would choose. Now this here is the semi-integrated 480. This is the RB QB. QB is the queen bed. The LE is the longitudinal bed. Here we can see two huge e-bikes in the back of this garage. You can see how this has been set out to take huge e-bikes. You're not having to take off your front wheel. You can literally put them in there. Very good sized bikes on display to show you. That storage again. Let's go into the 480. So this is available, oh, there's a lady in here, so we won't go into there. This is available on the 480 on the Fiat and the Mercedes. We may just have to come back to that. There's a lady just doing some cleaning in there before the show opens. Right, let's trundle round and find an alternative model to go into. Let's head over to those special editions that I was talking about. So what Malibu are doing, I believe they're over here. Let me find them. Here we go. So what Malibu are doing for 2026, they have the Edition Plus. Now the Edition Plus is going to have one layout. It's going to be available on the semi-integrated and the integrated. So let's make a start on this one. So this one here is on the Mercedes. It has the optional black cab. So say this can be black or white. We can see the gloss wheels. The Edition Plus will have the standard graphics on integrated and semi. So the integrated won't have the new graphics to it. If we come round though, we can see the large garage space again. Absolutely fantastic amount of space. And then coming round the rear, there's the new dynamic design rear, your rear view camera there. These are not available on the lightweight chassis. These are only available on the comfort chassis, 4.2 tons. Let's go in and take a look. There's going to be one layout, and that is this. So this is the only layout it's available in. This motorhome is 7.5 meters long, and that's why I like this one, because I do like something a little bit bigger. 7.5 meters to me is an excellent size motorhome. So we can see here in the cab, this one does not have the drop down bed. The lounge space here with the table, and then coming back we have the comfort kit, the K kitchen again with the additional flap here. Put that back there. Kitchen space. In the UK you can spec them with ovens if they haven't got them. This one has got one situated above the fridge, as we can see here, but you can on some of the models have an oven fitted here. Huge Dometic tower fridge and freezer. And then coming back, longitudinal beds again. Long beds, 2 meters and 4 centimeters and 195 centimeters and 85 centimeters in width. And you can see the nice fabric finish. It's light, it's cream colored, so don't get it mucky, but it's nice and bright. We've got the gloss finish on there as well, really nice. And then we have the separate shower, and that is a good size shower cubicle on the 490. And then there is the separate washroom as well on the offside, and you will also get that floor storage that I was mentioning before. You can see in there the Hollywood lights and the cabinet, beautifully finished. Toilet and the sink. Plenty of storage in that bathroom for all the toiletries as well. Yeah, like this one. Right, let's venture on and have a look at the integrated Edition Plus as well. That's just over there behind me, so come on round this way. So this one here it's in the integrated model. Now on the Edition Plus, you will not get the new graphics. The new 2026 external graphics will not be on this model. This is the 2025 graphics. Let's take a look around this model just so you can see externally. So this is based on the Mercedes-Benz. This one has, again, the comfort chassis, 4.2 tons. See the back end there with that new light cluster. Let's go in and take a look in its integrated format. You will get an electric step, which is just down there. So coming in, now the benefit again with the integrated motorhome is you get all the space at the front there in the cab. This one 7.5 meters long as well. This one here at the show's got a few more bits spec to it. You will get to see here the drop down bed. We've got a media package fitted there on that offside wall. This is something Malibu they're very proud of. It's their pop up and down media package. You can see our lounge area, so plenty of seating for 5 or 6 people. That's where your TV would be positioned. And then we have the fantastic sized kitchen space here, more shelving space, all the storage lockers, our tower fridge and freezer again that we saw before, and that lounge, that bedroom space back there. What we'll do next is, I think we'll go see if we can find that island bed, just so I can show you, just to prove that the island bed really does exist in Europe, because so far in all the videos I've only found longitudinal beds. Right, so that is, let me just summarise, the integrated I470 Edition Plus motorhome on the 4.2 comfort chassis. It is available on the semi-integrated, the T series, the T490. New for 2026 across the rest of the Malibu range, we have the new front end on the integrated motorhome only. We have the new rear design, and on integrated we have the new graphics or the decals. Let's go and take a look at a queen bed. Let's dive in here. So coming in, what you'll find is the layout. This is a semi-integrated one, the T, so it's all the same. I'll just bring you forward because this one has got the drop down bed fitted, so Jules can show you that. Might be a little bit challenging, but he'll do it. So you can see that that's fitted with the electric drop down bed. That is an option. And then back here we have a queen bed. So in terms of length, 195 centimetres long and 145 centimetres wide. What you will get is the wardrobe space on each side. You do have storage under the bed, but this just gives you an idea if you were looking for an island bed on Malibu, which is available on all these motorhomes that we've been in. The shower cubicle here, so it is a little bit more open at the back compared to longitudinal, and the washroom is on the off side. I'll let Jules take you in there. So that's separate. The doors do act as privacy screens, and there are additional privacy screens as well in the bedrooms. So that there is our washroom with the swivel toilet, nice size mirrored cabinets as well. Lovely. Right, I'll let Jules take you out. There we go. So that is the Malibu range of motorhomes for 2026. I have done a camper van video, that's a separate video, so that will be coming, so you'll be able to look out and see that for the Malibu camper vans. But in terms of their motorhome range, integrated and semi-integrated, Mercedes and Fiat, all available on the lightweight chassis, 3.5 tons, and the comfort chassis, 4.2 tons. And you can take that 4.2 ton chassis up to 4.5 tons if needs be. We've got the new 470 and 480 models, and then the special edition, Edition Plus, one layout on Fiat and Mercedes. I'm going to put a link to Malibu down here in the description so you can check out their full range. I'll also put a link to TMD Motorhomes, who have partnered with us on this video. TMD are one of the dealers we recommend for Malibu motorhomes and camper vans. Right, I'm going to dash off and explore my next stand. So as always, thanks for watching, and I'll see you in the next one.